It's Garrett, and today is Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Tuesday, April the 12th, 2016. Just another wonderful day of work in the day shift at Piney Campgrounds over in Lane Between the Lakes. Nothing really exciting going on, just out doing my rounds at the moment. Driving a work truck, just kind of a slow day, so there's really nothing else going on, but we'd like to do rounds, making sure there's nothing broken, everything's good. Just your typical security kind of detail, you know. Anyway, nothing really exciting with that. Things have been going well. We still love it here at the campgrounds. It's really awesome. Getting to know some of our co-workers better. Luckily, it's been kind of slow these past couple days, which is really good, you know, because spring break there we got a lot of kids, really busy place. But settle down some. It's going to pick back up when the schools are out. But you know, it's actually nice and peaceful here. It's almost like having a park again to ourselves. Recording with some new equipment in case you haven't noticed. Audio hopefully sounds better on here. If not, let me know. There's a little more stabilized. Got a hold of an Osmo through a little work trade deal. So, loving it so far. Still trying to learn it. Yeah, other than that, so far so good. Nothing too much going on. No real drama. Other than my son, he did something stupid, you know, 13-year-old boys being boys. You know how that goes. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera too much. I am driving, so gotta focus on the road and focus on looking for problems, making sure everything is safe out here. But yeah, my son did something really stupid, but you know, kids do things stupid, but this is like beyond his normal. This is one of those, like, are you kidding me moments. But that's behind us now. You know, we don't want to hold him over his head too much, then I'm thinking that's unforgivable. Other than that, nothing new. We actually have a contract on our house to get it sold that looks like it might actually go through, so wish us luck on that. Our due diligence period is up as of today. The only thing we have to worry about is their FHA appraiser. Hopefully they don't undervalue the house. So hopefully get that closed, and it'll be done by the end of the month. Another bill that we don't have to worry about, another thing we can't afford to pay that we're not even living in, you know. No one likes paying for a house or any other bill for something they can't use. So that'll be good. We just need to figure out after that, what are we going to do as far as residency? Our kids are in a public school in South Carolina that's online, but however, you have to be a South Carolina resident in order to be in there. So we have to figure out something for that. And plus, me and my wife, we have a couple of permits aside from our normal driver's license that we must maintain residency in order for those to be valid or get new ones in a new state. Problem is the nature of those particular permits. You can't just transfer them. You have to start all over with recertification and training in order to have them. And it's not cheap either. But, you know, I'm sure you guys can figure out what I'm talking about here. Something every RVer needs in order to maintain their safety out on the road. Anyway, so there's those. Well, it's going to have to take a trip here at the beginning of next month. You know, like I said, the kids are in a online school. But part of it being a public South Carolina school is they still have to take the actual SU Ready and SU Pass. That's basically the state mandated testing. Our kids have to do it as well. It's kind of ironic that the tests themselves are even online, but they can't do them online without going to a testing location. They have to have somebody there from their schools in order to actually administer the test. But it's going to watch them sit there and take it on a computer. Kind of dumbest thing, so we got to travel about almost 700 miles to take the kids just so they can take 3 hours worth of testing, if that. You know, it's kind of dumb. And yet they space it out over 3 days. I mean, it's about an hour a day, 3 separate tests. And then my oldest boy, because he is in 7th grade, he has to go back for a second test that's only 1 day long. We're just going to go back to Greenville for that one, since that's only a 1 day test. Either way, it's kind of a ridiculous cost and burden, but it is what it is. It's part of the terms of enrolling in this particular school. Who knows what we're going to do for next year? We might look at regular or traditional homeschooling. We might find another state that has the Connections Academy, the online school like they're in now for their state. We don't know yet. I would love to hear your advice on homeschooling versus public online schools, if any of you know any of that. Anyway, some of the big things we're considering if things do work out on the house is, hopefully we actually walk away with a tiny bit of money. So we're considering a new vehicle and or solar for the RV. Our current vehicle is my wife's beloved Prius. It's been great to us, but living out here, there's so many roads, all the best stuff. You really need a truck or something with a higher ground clearance to get to, and a Prius just can't go off pavement. It is what it is. It's a great car, great mileage. However, it's difficult to tow. You can't flat tow it, so that's one problem. You'd have to deal with the dolly, which is almost as expensive as a cheap used car itself. So we're going to look at selling that, and if we have enough proceeds from the house, look at a used small pickup truck or small SUV, something like that. And if we have anything left over, maybe look at getting the long-term goals of starting on solar for our RV. Part of our goal long-term with the RV is to set it up so that we are able to boondock more efficiently. While we love it here at Piney and we plan to be here for the entire season, it's not part of our thing to sit here for 10 months. We want to travel more and actually take the kids around the country. So we want to get set up for that after here and make sure we're good to go and can stay longer periods without having to deal with the dependency of RV parks and dump stations and electricity. So we want to go with solar. Eventually we want to go with an RV composting toilet so we can eliminate the need for a black tank altogether and double our gray water capacity. Because if you don't know the difference between black water and gray water, black water is your toilet. Gray water is your soapy water, your kitchen sink and the bathroom sink. Which in a lot of places you can just simply, dump on the ground when allowed. It's harmless for gray water. It's the soapy water. In fact, most soaps like Dawn detergent and everything actually helps grass grow. But anyway, so there's that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions on anything or whatnot, especially about full-time RVing, challenges we have with it, what it's like working for a federal park. I'm trying not to say a national park because while it is a federal park, it's not under the National Park Service. We actually fall under the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Forestry Service, which is a totally different entity. Government and their redundancy. They love to have multiple agencies that handle basically the same thing. But it's cool. But yeah, so there's that. Anyway, talk to you later.